Last week, when we were talking about apostrophes, one of the issues that came up was possession, otherwise known as belonging to. When I ask you about possession, I might say, who does it belong to? I'm looking for what gets the possessive apostrophe S. So it's Joe's bike. The bike belongs to Joe. There are two times that we use this. We could use it in the singular. Singular from the root single or one. If we're dealing with a singular noun, then we add an apostrophe S always. Always, always, always. Apostrophe S. So it would be Jerry's friend. It would also be Jess's friend. Notice that both of them have the apostrophe S because they are both singular verbs. There is only one Jess, so we include the apostrophe S. We could also have a plural word. Now, plural means more than one. If you want a way to remember this, you see a Latin phrase of this almost every day on the quarter. It says e pluribus unum. Now that's a Latin phrase that translates roughly to from many, or pluribus, one, or unum. That can help us remember. So if you have a plural word, you use just the apostrophe if there is already an S. Many plural words already end in S's. Babies, cats, dogs. So let's say I had 10,000 cats that all lived in one place. It already ends in the S. So instead, I would just put the apostrophe rather than the apostrophe S. There are multiple cats. I use an apostrophe S on the plural if the plural word does not already end in an S. So let's take the word geese that does not end in an S. I would say it's the geese's place if I were talking about many geese or lots of individual goose gathered together. With any rule in grammar, there are of course exceptions. In this case, the exception would be pronouns. You might be asking yourself, what's a pronoun? I'll remind you. A pronoun is a word that is used to replace a noun. So if I don't want to keep saying Sally over and over again, I would use a different word. It literally translates as for a noun. So he, she, it, our, your, my, I, me, we, them, you, we. All of these words can be used in place of nouns. When we're dealing with a possessive pronoun, so a word that is used to replace the noun but indicate possession, you do not use an apostrophe. These words could be ones like his, her, our, my, their, its, your. And possibly others. Their, its, and your you might recognize from the quiz that you were taking. Some of you try to use apostrophes, but it does not get an apostrophe, so it's their book, or your book, or maybe its book, if some random creature owned a book. None of them include apostrophes. Thanks for listening to another grammar guide.